I don't have Facebook, don't really love it, don't love the idea of it. I do have Instagram and Twitter, and realized that my family members have Instagram and Twitter, and now I actually can talk to cousins and family members that live in Alabama and South Carolina and Maine, whom I usually don't speak with that often, and it's nice to know what they're doing in their daily lives.
BHS Unleashed, the Bedford High School school newspaper, uses Twitter to cover school-wide events as well as especially sporting events. And really one of the big positives is, we have a large following, and students and staff and outside Bedford really look forward to getting the updates of what's going on in school and at games. It's really encouraging to see that we have these statewide Twitter feeds that are retweeting us because they're relying on us to cover games that they can't get to. And that really spreads across the state and certainly outside the walls of BHS.
One positive experience I had with social media was after my best friend had died, a former colleague reached out to tell me that my hugging them and telling them they did a great job on their last day was a very positive experience for them, and I did not remember that experience, so them reaching out to tell me that made me feel really good at a time when I wasn't feeling so great.
A few years ago on Facebook, I actually was able to reconnect with an old friend of mine who we were best friends in junior high, but kind of lost touch through high school because he kind of got caught up in being popular and like a really cool kid, and was really kind of a bully towards a lot of kids. But like I said, a few years ago he got in touch with me because he knew I'm a teacher now, and he was actually starting up an anti-bullying campaign with a friend of his because he realized he hadn't been the best person, and was able to kind of connect with me again and let me use some of my experiences as a teacher to help kind of promote what he was doing. And it was just a really nice thing to see a kind of full circle experience for him come around. And it was great to kind of get back in touch with the friends who I hadn't talked to for 5 or 6 years. So it was definitely a very positive experience.
As a foliage blogger for Yankee Magazine, I'm able to conference each week on social media to help make reports on fall foliage and spring flowers in order to help me make my weekly reports.